Good morning. Today we're going to be taking a look at XRP and the Sigma coin. So XRP right now, basically we had a 5-wave move off the lows, a 5-wave move down, which was initially identified as a flat, but I'm starting to shift my thinking to an A wave. We then had 5 waves very clearly off these lows, an ABC down, another 5 waves, and for a larger ABC or a B leg, ABC within the B leg. And now the expectation is that this last leg should roll over down to a measured move of 2.95 to complete its final leg down, pushing us into -3 deviations and a C leg that we come down to here. So obviously there's more gap down here and a concern that this gap fill may happen. So obviously the C leg can actually extend further. So you can see that in any of these prices in here. So as long as we don't cross above or below 2.78, we should be good. Now, jumping over to Bitcoin, Bitcoin's already basically doing this, right? So there's the impulse, and then it has a wave A, B, and now we're working down for the C. So XRP will probably follow into this region. So my plan of attack currently is to attempt for more longs right here at this region, and then ultimately, so I bought longs here, and now I'm waiting through this to see if we can get down to this region to get the final batch back into my cost basis, and then I'll put a stop down in this region just to kind of mitigate risk, because ultimately I do think we are working to the upside, despite our observation that XRP has yet to cross this wave 4. Wave 1 with its wave 4 yet. So there is this risk of a potential rollover. So I'm willing to gamble with a stop loss that we would basically hold this level in this area and then continue higher. So here's to lower XRP so I can get another entry. And that would then be a very just nice, beautiful, even ABC structure, wrapping it up here maybe towards midday or so as we roll over finally. So based off the trend of its angle here, maybe like right, and we'll go like there. So that'd take us to the afternoon. So yeah, so one more rollover, kind of close out this position. Close out this correction, and then we can start impulsing out of here into the new week. And another thing that's giving me confluence of what our behavior is doing is Sigma coin. So Sigma coin is ultimately doing great, right? We have a nice bounce off the lows. Here we are on the 3-day RSI. You can see that we've now started stepping off, still not hitting that 886 fib right here. So that's amazing considering how every single other coin that I've known from this point in time, except for one other, I think is Burn possibly, but I haven't checked in on that one in a while. Those are the only two that I've seen that haven't actually lost this level. So as far as legacy coins. So we will see how that ultimately plays, but the percentage move to the upside is diminishing as we start to move there. And look at our 3-day RSI. Bullish. We've got ourselves a positive blue line, an 8.65 versus the 7.61, and a nice bounce off of the RSI, keeping us above 40 on the 3-day. So now we're just watching price action work its way out of here, and we can see that it's just slow grinding, and that's what we want to kind of check out and see off those lows. And this aligns with our expectation of Cardano, where we had this breakdown and then we just start grinding out of here. So this Sigma coin strength leads me to think we just have kind of one more pullback on XRP. And Bitcoin is already basically showing us that it's almost done with the same kind of pullback that it needed to complete before it runs for its next leg. So, so that's where I'm at this point. And hopefully this next push after the breakdown and the push will clear that wave bottom 1, not only on the USD chart, but also on our market cap chart. So that's what I'm looking at and what I'm looking into. So we're hopefully going to be having a beautiful entry for another long here shortly. So my orders are in. And so thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk soon.